I'm technically Steve, and I'd like to give you 3 tips for starting to do work around the house. Like you want to start doing work, technical things, plumbing, or maybe fixing some tiles, regrouting, doing new floor work, or more likely just fixing some stuff, hanging a mirror, or fixing a hole in drywall, all kinds of stuff like that. You'd like to be able to do yourself. Is it realistic? And what could you do to maybe improve your chances for success? I have 3 things that I'd like to talk to you about. The first one's going to be getting some good tools. You need decent tools to perform decent work. And I'm not saying go out and spend a bunch of money. Like you could totally do that on tools. Tools are one of those things you could just spend a bundle of money on. But it's also something that you can pick up like a used or older set probably for pretty cheap, and you don't need a ton of stuff necessarily. I actually made a video already on this YouTube channel kind of building a toolbox together with some minimum equipment that I kind of think everyone should have. Maybe check that out. That's my first tip for you. My second tip for you, if you want to start to be more technical and handy, you have to be careful. You have to be more careful than the average person, because these tools, all of the tools, basically every tool that you would work on or work with has the ability to hurt you, if not worse. So when you learn, or when I learned as a tradesperson, there was a master tradesperson standing over my shoulder, breathing over my shoulder, verifying everything you do was in fact wrong, and then they would show you the right way to do it. And there's benefit in that, right? Like if I go to do something inherently dangerous, that person's supposed to watch my back and be like, hey, greenhorn, don't do that. You're going to cut your fingers off with that saw. You're watching a YouTube video to learn technical skills. So you have to be more careful than the average person. And I don't recommend running out there and buying a circular saw as the first tool. But, everybody's going to learn at different rates. And ultimately, to be fair, we all start at the exact same place. Like regardless of how skilled you are as a tradesperson, you also at some point started with zero knowledge at all. At least the person watching this video has the desire to learn. If you have the desire to learn, then I'm satisfied that you will be able to learn technical skills. Just put in some time, with some patience, some practice, and above all, be very, very careful, because tools are dangerous. Number 3 for my tips to you here is really, it just boils down to manage your expectations. So if you've never held a tool in your life, I'm gonna build a house. Like maybe if you're the world's most intrepid do-it-yourselfer, but more likely you should take on a more realistic project. Take on very, very small things for your first projects so that you can get some familiarity, get some experience under your belt doing something. Like what do I mean? Like change the cover on a light switch as a day 1 project, or like learn how to use a multimeter and just test for electricity. That's a day 1 project. Day 1 project like installing or hanging a brand new ceiling fan, maybe for some people, for an electrician certainly, but not for the average person who's never done this kind of work before. So again, you got to choose your projects and you got to work your way up the ladder. That's the way that we all do it when we learn technical skills, and that's the way that you should do it too. I hope you found these 3 tips helpful, and if you did, just remember I'm technically Steve, and it would technically help you to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you later.